Now it's time to explore the new earth. These are stories to motivate us and inspire us as we move forward with the restoration plan. Imagine connecting with the Creator with your mind, body, and spirit. By tapping into this unconditional love, you can do anything. And it's done by changing your brain waves to a theta pattern, usually through meditation. Michelle Ann Phillips is a theta healing practitioner, and she also happens to be part of our care community. So today we're talking about theta and brainwaves and how you can access it. We've talked about this briefly on the news before. It's come up in various talks with Kim. And so Michelle is here now to tell us a little bit more about this. So Michelle, when we're talking about theta and brainwaves, what's really going on here? It sounds very scientific.
Well, the theta brainwave, it actually is like a science. Like, we access the theta brainwave every night before we go to sleep. Like, when you're in beta, that's your thinking, doing brainwave. Alpha is a little more relaxed. Theta, you're just about ready to fall asleep. And then you have your delta, where you're sleeping, and the gamma, which is another brainwave used. However, the theta brainwave is one, it's almost like you're dreaming. And so when I walk people through the meditation to get into the theta brainwave, oftentimes people will feel like, I feel like my eyes were moving back and forth, because it's almost like that rapid eye movement that you get when you're sleeping. So when we do that meditation, a lot of people will tell me, I felt like that rapid eye movement thing. And I say, yeah, it's a thing. So why we get into that theta brainwave, when I walk people up there, it is the place where you can connect with the creator of all that is, source, God, whatever word you use for that, your higher self. And when you get there, you are in the energy of pure creation, and you will feel this deep peace and serenity that is unmatched anywhere else that I've experienced. And then we can use this energy for changing limiting beliefs. We can program inanimate objects to support us in ways. We can actually heal our body. We can manifest some really incredible things. And it's based in quantum science, where they did the double slit experiment, which you can look it up. It's a famous experiment. It's been repeated several times over, where scientists shot particles through like one slit, and on the screen on the other side, they saw what came out as like, okay, one slit. So they added another slit and shot particles through the two slits. And it wasn't two lines as expected. There was like all kinds of lines. So they're like, what's happening? So they added the effect of observing what was happening to these particles. So they shot the particles through the double slits with an observer. And what changed was that these particles behaved as though they knew they were being watched. So you could command these particles to do certain things, and then they behaved accordingly. And this was repeated over and over and over. So the simple act of observing and witnessing what you're desiring to create has a huge effect on the outcome of what you're creating. And that is science with spirituality mixed, which is awesome.
Yeah, and I love that it's so simple. Because it's not like you have to read a ton of books in order to make something like this happen. It's more about getting outside of our own heads.
Yeah.
And really just getting back to how the Creator created us to be.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I love that too, because when you're in that theta brainwave, like you don't think, if you're thinking, you're doing it wrong. That's kind of your clue right there, because it's all feeling. So everything we download in the theta brainwave, it all comes through as a feeling or a frequency. So there's really no thought to it. If you're thinking about it, you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm. And Michelle speaks from experience. She used theta to heal her own multiple sclerosis. And she wrote about it in her book. It's called Been There, Done That. Wrote This, a personal journey through chronic illness, bullies, and spirituality. You can purchase her book online. Just search for the title. Michelle also offers free energy healing downloads through her Facebook page. Next time Michelle joins us on the news, we'll discuss how practicing theta can help you clear old habits and limiting beliefs that might be holding you back.